Hey everybody, this is Adam from AdamMulholland.com. I also do the AM Podcast Network, and today I was actually writing a little bit about the value of email marketing, newsletter marketing, whatever you want to call it. And I figured, well, why not go ahead and just do a video on it and just show people what it looks like. It was mostly just for the podcasting network, but then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, this goes beyond like just the podcasting. It's how do you reach your audience? This is something that everybody that's doing something on the internet really needs to understand and get control over. Right now, what you're seeing is you're seeing the AM Podcast Network. I went to Luke from True Sounds from Underground, episode 9, just so I can kind of show off this little widget right here. And this is something that I built over the last 5 months. This thing is called the Total Support Widget, and I'll put that in the description below. What it does is it's a 300 by 300 pixel here for whatever image you want. It goes to Patreon. I did not include any other fundraising platforms, just Patreon for now. And then you get, this is all font awesome. This is what I love about the widget. I'll also link to this in the WordPress directory, so that way you can read all about it. But the main thing about this is I also include the API and everything you need for the newsletter for Sendy, which is what I'm about to talk about. People can just come here, put their name, their email, subscribe, and boom, they're on your list. This is so powerful if you are a content creator. So I have this on the AM Podcast Network. I also have it on my own personal blog where you can see, I'm over here on this side. And what I like about this is I can put this widget anywhere. I can make unlimited sidebars. I can have, endless opportunities here to get people to sign up for my newsletter, which is fantastic. It's what we want. So let's go into, let me just show you real quick because I have it pulled up. This is the Total Support widget. When you click on the link, this is what you should see. It's very, very new. I mean, I've put this up, it says a month ago, and I haven't really been pushing it, so I don't have stars or anything yet, but I did take care of a couple of threads. Anyway, this is awesome if you want something in your sidebar that's already, made. It's all free. There's no premium version, and I'm open to anything that people want in it. As long as when I update it, it's a reasonable request, I'll put it in there. Let's go to Sendy, because this is what I'm using. In the past, I had used MailChimp, and it's great because they have a free tier, and I think it's 12,000 emails per month, and it's free. But if you go over that, that's when you start paying. Now, for somebody just starting out, it's not a bad deal, right? If you only send a newsletter like once or twice a month, and you don't have that many people, maybe 500 people that are on your list, then this is not a concern of yours. You will be in the free tier, and it's no big deal. However, once you get into, higher numbers on your list and more of people wanting a regular newsletter like once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, well, you can reach 12,000 pretty quickly. I use Sendy, which is a self-hosted email/newsletter program, and this basically links up with Amazon AWS, SES, and SNS, which is email service and notification service. So it gets really techy when you go on that side. So I don't want to do that here in this video. What I want to show you is this is all my campaigns. Now, my personal blog is not heavy traffic at this point. I'm just kind of developing content, so I don't really put this out there. And I'm even shocked that I'm in the teens for recipients. Soon, I'm hoping by the end of the year that this will change to thousands. But I wanted to show this screen because these are my reports of all my campaigns that I've sent out. It tells you the dates, which you can see I have not been sending them out at all very much. But what's more important is I can see unique opens. 66% open rate, 37.5, 50, and I know these are low numbers, so maybe it's not indicative of what you might experience. But still, I get more action on my newsletters than I do on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, you name it. Let's move over a tab. I just want to show you, this is my list. I just have one list, but I can add to this. I can have as many lists as I want, which is really cool. And I like that Sendy also tells me that there's a new version out. I wanted to see what he adds into the next revolution of Sendy. Next tab is my reports. I actually get reports. Now I'm not going to scroll down because I don't want anybody's email, marked in here because it will show. But it tells me open, not open, and it tells me United Kingdom, USA. It gives me a lot of stuff. Like I can go scroll down and see who unsubscribed, who marked it as spam. I get a lot of flexibility out of Sendy. With some of my lists that are actually into the thousands, and if I choose to send multiple times a week, I only get charged 10 cents. That's 10 USD cents for every 1,000 emails I send. So if I send 10,000 emails, I owe Amazon $1. How do you beat that? I don't know. I really don't know. This is something for any podcaster, any content creator. I know Patreon's getting really, really big, and I'm so happy to see that. I'm happy to finally see something that, takes control and says, all right, we're going to fundraise for this show or, this channel, whatever it is. But in relationship with Patreon, you have to think beyond just, oh, well, I'll just tweet it, or, oh, I'll just put it on my Facebook page. You need to have a newsletter so you can go ahead and, send out a message to every single person that signed up. Like, hey, episode 12 just dropped on my podcast. Come check it out. Or, hey, I'm traveling, to France or wherever, I'll be here, here, and here. And let me know if you'd like to meet up and hang out, whatever it is. This gives you an opportunity to get into somebody's email box. And it's very quick. It's professional. You can bring your own templates in. There's so much opportunity here. So if you're a podcaster and your show does not have an email list, you need one. Start one. This is something I am going to start offering. I'm already offering it on my personal blog. It's $5 a month plus, you pay for whatever you send. So if you don't send that much, you're not going to get charged that much. I'm going to get it up on the AM Podcast Network soon. We're doing a huge overhaul, and my goal is to integrate this into like the one sign-on, for everything. And I want it to look better. I think there's just so much stuff I can do with this. So I'm telling you, if you're not into doing your mail list, get your mail list started. And you need to do it today, right now, if you're not doing this. You need to start collecting email addresses so you can actually tell somebody, hey, I just put out a blog, or I just put out my next podcast. You got to get this. That's it for this video. I appreciate you watching. This is Adam from AdamMulholland.com or the AMPodcastNetwork.com. Until the next one, thank you.